So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. From the gun, it's Love. Intercepted on the 2nd play of the game. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call.
Hey, go 45. White. Hut.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he'll try to drive forward. Not a bad game in these conditions. We'll give him about 5 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. He was trying to connect with Matthew Golden that time. And it's going to be 3rd down.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Hey, checkmate 33. Yellow. Ready.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
On 4th down, the Packers turned over to Daniel Whelan to punt. This will be returnable from his own 15. And he'll get something there on the return, able to take this back to the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, Jackson. This throw right is taken in by Flowers. He's on his way. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 79 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here's Nixon on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
through. Set.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. The Michigan man, David Ojabo, gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Right, 60. 10 black.
Here's Love. Flush to his right. Oh, he tried to fit it back in the middle of the field. Can't do that. It's intercepted. Picked off by Chidobe Awuzie.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping.
That's caught. Derrick Henry. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. 1st down, Baltimore. Now first carry here for Keaton Mitchell. And he's in. Keaton Mitchell. Touchdown, Baltimore.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Nixon on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Ready.
Love to throw. This one is caught by Luke Musgrave. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick 1st down.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the 4th quarter.
So after 1, it's the Ravens out front. And we're back. Lambeau Field in just a moment. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football. They've got it with 2nd and 3 coming up. They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
It's 3rd and 4.
Let's go. Hut, hut.
To throw is Love. And that is incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on 3rd down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of 3rd down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
On fourth down, Love. He's going to go deep, looking for Reed. And that one is intercepted. Jair Alexander picks it off. And good running on the return. That'll help him out. Has the ball right around his 45-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And the pistol, Jackson ready. Forced out left. Off he goes. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
26 yards. And the Ravens first down.
Lamar going to work with the pistol. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Packers' 30-yard line.
Pistol formation with Jackson. Trying to set up the screen for Mitchell. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Jackson out of the pistol. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass was to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down.
It just seems like the offense gets in their own way, and whether it's a penalty or a drop or whatever the case may be, it's these self-inflicted wounds. They've got to stop if this unit ever wants to reach their full potential.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They'll try to run. And he's going to have a Ravens first down. It's a gain of 7 on 4th and 4.
15-yard line. A gain of 7. First down, Ravens.
Ready?
They'll go again here with Henry. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. 2nd down, Jackson. He'll look underneath for Henry. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
Mitchell. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Baltimore.
This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Nixon on the return. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready?
On 1st and 10, here's Love. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And they'll be set up now. Past the 40 with that one. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now Love. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
Down. Hut.
2nd down throw for Love. Forced to his right. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Josh Jacobs was the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
That's into the hands of Wicks. He's got it. And he will go all the way. Dontavian Wicks. Touchdown, Green Bay. 3rd down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the 1st down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that 1st down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Justice Hill to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
A 1st down throw for Jackson. He's got a man. It's Walker. 2nd and 7.
Walker. A 2-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 30-yard line.
Play action now. Jackson. Now a shot here, deep middle. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And I think I want to see a little bit more of this style from this defense. The key, Mike, is at that catch point, you want to create as much contact and be physical. Separate the ball from the intended receiver, and it's a great example there.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And he'll be taken down right at the 35-yard line. Well, Well, this snow not abating at all. If anything, might be coming down a little bit harder as we are underway here in the third. This taken just shy of the goal line. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. And tough with defenders as well to get leverage and get their hands on it. Taken down after a gain of 4.
It's now 2nd and 6.
In motion comes Andrews. They'll go again with Mitchell. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. On 3rd down, Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. So the drive ends, and on comes Jordan Stout to kick it away. Jaden Reed goes back to return. Looked like he may have hit a seam for a moment, but is taken down after a solid return.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hut.
Love. Back complete to Jacobs. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Brings up 2nd down.
Right.
At the 34-yard line.
A run up the middle with Jacobs. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
3-3.
Good for a Packers.
To throw is Love. He'll go underneath to Jacobs. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At their 49-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Tucker Kraft was the intended receiver there. 3rd down coming up.
Ready?
Now Love. They'll look to set up the screen here. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
Anytime you call a running back screen, the key is the relationship between the offensive line and their running back. They have to be in sync perfectly to set up the big play. That wasn't the case here on 3rd down. He gets tackled short of the sticks.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
Down. 50. Green.
They'll go for it. Love. Rolling right. And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on down.
So the key to this 4th down stop defensively was their ability to flush the quarterback out of the pocket. Anytime you can do that, you shrink the field, you limit the quarterback's options, and in this case, he can't find anyone, and ultimately, he goes down for a huge 4th down stop.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen, and they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They had the right play call. The screen goes for 15, and a 1st down. Shotgun, here's Jackson. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. From the 21, here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd down.
In motion goes Likely. give up the middle for Mitchell. Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on fourth down. They'll run for it with Henry. And this is not going to be enough. He is short of the marker. They turn it over on down.
Well, I'll tell you, Mike, I'm feeling pretty good about my chances of picking up this fourth down when I've got big old Derrick Henry in the backfield. So what an unbelievable job by this defense coming up with a huge fourth down stop.
Here we go.
Love to throw it on first down. Escaping to his left. This one up top for Dobbs. He's got it. And he will dive into the end zone. 79 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Roquan Smith.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you can see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, at least come off the field and catch their breath.
Here comes Hill on the return. And he's going to be taken down there as we come to the end of the third quarter. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Jackson now to throw on first down. He'll look for Mitchell out of the backfield. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
There's a lot of quarterbacks around the league that really struggle with this, Mike, but not this guy. A righty quarterback moving to his left. Your mechanics, your footwork, and your arm talent all have to align, and tell you what, he does it as well as anybody around the league.
He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Raven first down. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. In motion comes Andrews. Here's the give to Henry running right. And he'll try to drive forward. Not a bad gain in these conditions. Will give him about 5 yards.
Brings up second down.
From the 46. Here's second down and 4. Going to go right back to Henry. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. That's tied up Green Bay. It'll be their second.
Well, this play, Mike, is clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back. and they hold him to no gain.
14 on the pickup. First down, Baltimore.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the fourth quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that third down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs.
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Ravens. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Makes the score Ravens 28, Packers 13. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Nixon on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The career is more at stake when you win your prime. That paper, baby, love is on the dotted.
They'll come up for first and 10.
Striker, 3, you, yellow. Set, hut, hut.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. In trouble, and down he goes. Here's second down.
A loss of 8 brings up second down at the 16-yard line.
50 Fury. Ready?
From the gun, it's Love. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton.